Hello YouTube, it is As a Pirate here, and today I come to you with a Starcraft video, preferably, a Mafia video. Now, I was just playing some Mafia and I thought I'd record some of it. So, in this, give you some tips of how to play Mafia, I guess. The best wording would be. Maybe, I don't know. It looks like we are about to get started here. Do need 5 more people. So in Mafia, what starts out is the host, or the guy up here, automatically gets the option to pick the save, and the save is what will determine all the roles and whatnot. As you can see here, this guy says he's got a 933 save, which means 9 town, 3 Mafia, 3 neutral, or 3 triad, if he's going with triad. Because triad is one of the things you can do in Mafia now. Alright, just 3 more people. So, I'll cut to the game. See you in a bit. Alright, so here we are in the loading screen. Didn't take too much longer for people to get in. It is fairly popular right now on the arcade. As you can see, this is the loading screen. Oh, obviously. You got your Mafia over here, neutrals here, town here, triad here. That is not what they look like in-game. Actually, you will see in a second that in-game, you can pick characters based on the amount of points you have. Points are accumulated throughout playing. And like, doing certain achievements. For instance, the first win you have with a certain role gives you plus 25, I think it is, might be plus 50 points. And you can unlock different outfits or hairstyles. Sorry, I do have a little bit of a cold right now, but it's almost out. So, it's almost done with. And here we are, about to get in the game. You can read this if you want. It's every time. Looks like we do have a new player here. And as I said before, yeah, welcome to Mafia. Yeah, the host will set up the game. Or he will have the start. Now, if you do accumulate enough points, you can blacklist some roles, and you can prefer some roles, so you can, prefer some roles to get if the role list allows it, and you can blacklist some if you don't like playing, say, a doctor, or something else. Could be anything. Now if the host would start the game, we can get in. Looks like he has. Yeah. And now we should be getting underway. Okay, so right here, this is where you choose the name. So press enter, do that, and just choose a name. For this, I will be doing the Professor. Not sure if that's how you spell Professor. Let me fix that. Something like that. And I have unlocked all these hats. As you can see, the points for the next model, and the hats. I'm closer to the hat than I am the model, and I am a spy. This should be interesting. Because a spy can listen in on all of the different PMs. So, yeah, this is going to be very interesting. It looks like we are playing with a triad save. And up here is all of the possible roles that you can choose from. So, sheriff, citizen, doctor, investigator, things like that. And looks like all of the triad roles are open. All the town roles are open because there's a town random right here. So every town can be chosen. For the neutrals, every neutral should be open because they all fall under killing, evil, or Bengen. Bengen is like the good, so it would be survivor, jester. I think executioner. Yeah, executioner, amnesiac, and yeah, just those four. And neutral killing is things like serial killer. Oh, serial killer is also evil, so we could have two serial killers. Alright, now a spy's job throughout the night can listen to Mafia. I'm actually happy that I got a fairly interesting role. Yeah, there's the triad talking. It shows up as triad because you can't see the actual name if you were the triad. So, you could see that. Sorry, I'm trying to read this. So basically, don't say anything and do your darn jobs, triad. Right? Alright, let's go, team. Alright. A little bit of pep talk for the triad there. If you click... Oh, nope. If you click on help, then it actually shows the blacklist. You need 10,000 points, which is quite a feat. I thought it was 5,000. Something else might happen at 5,000. Not sure what that is. Yes, choose the execution and colored unrestricted messages. This is basically anything you type in chat can be colored or unrestricted. The triad want to kill that guy, so we'll see what role he is. The role does reveal unless cleansed by something like a janitor, which is a mafia role, or the triad's role, which silencer, maybe? No. It's not forger. Oh, he was a bus driver, but that's not the guy the triad killed. Yeah, incense master, that is the triad's equivalent of... Ooh, it looks like the doctor healed Mr. Neroli. Ooh, or maybe, since Neroli isn't saying that he was a doctor. Ooh, I think we might have found a triad. Because he's saying 14 is liaison. But we know that the triad went to attack 14, and you can't attack your own kind. So I think 14 is the serial killer, because he didn't say he was healed. So we know he was attacked, but he's obviously immune at night, so he might be a serial killer or mass murderer or something like that. But 4 is saying that the triad attacked 14, so 4 might actually be triad. This is all very interesting stuff, but we're not going to say it in town for fear of triad coming after us. So we're just going to sit on this information. In fact, we can even type in a last will if we want. 14 by triad. That 14 is triad. There we go. So if we die and we are not cleansed, I'll go ahead and vote guilty here. So if we are not cleansed, but we do die, then our last will show up here, and since our role will show as well, then they will go ahead and lynch 4. So very interesting stuff, I will have to say. Have to see what happens here. Perhaps the triad is trying to vote off a serial killer, so they have less people that are trying to kill them. If the triad are playing smart here, they would send their least important guy over. In this case, it would be 4, but something tells me they're not in a team speak because of the little pep talk that they were giving each other at the beginning. Let's go ahead and take a look at help. Didn't finish going through. He was the serial killer. I was right on that. So 4 is most likely the triad here. Alright, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you can see all the achievements each player has and all the points each player has. Also a ranked score, but not many people play ranked. So, as you can see, I've played 95 games, but I only have 2,100 points. See if the triad talk at all throughout the night. Doesn't seem so, but we still have 30 seconds left throughout the night. Excuse me. Well, the game has changed. It definitely has. There are now 2 players out, and these parentheses around here means he has left the game or he's committing suicide, which basically means his character dies next morning. Shame he had to die so quickly. Alright, let's see who the triad target next. Also, another player committing suicide. So he will die next morning as well. Ooh, they went to kill 2. The blue name is 2. Yeah, and he has left the game. It is still early on, so sticking around for like 5 points isn't really the most efficient. But you can. Okay guys, I didn't lynch because I'm invest. I used my logic. I'm Doc. Night 1, 3, night 2, 12. Ooh, one of the triad did go ahead and die. Our detective died, though. So that's going to be fairly interesting. Ooh, and our sheriff died. Alright. So I will go ahead and put in the last will. It's very handy to keep an updated last will. Go ahead and say night 2, triad attacked 2. There we go. Good that one of the liaisons is dead. We still have either a neutral killing or a neutral evil out there, so it could be another serial killer, could be a witch, arson, cults. Yeah, it could be a cult, could be a mass murderer, a witch doctor, which is the cult's version of a doctor. Could be an auditor, that would be interesting. And a judge, which is like a crier, as they can speak at night. It's 8 or 11. Not sure about that. Let's see who everyone tries to vote for. Now this is interesting. Orange voted for 11, and then 4 voted right after. Could be just a case of it. Not sure though. I'm jailer. I do believe him when he says that he's jailer. I was AFK until last night. Failure. Please kill me. Ooh, could be a possible jester trying to get lynched. Not sure. Not sure at all. I think I will abstain from this vote unless further evidence comes to light. Jail for this round and prove it, otherwise we kill you. Here's the interesting thing. I'm not sure 4 can be jailed. Because if the jailer jails 4, then, and 4 is a serial killer, then the serial killer is immune to roadblock, which means he would actually die if he's a jailer. Alright, he did get pardoned. So, if he's the dragon head, then he will actually die. Or no, Armando will die. So, this is very interesting indeed. Dre, I will go ahead and vote for Dre. Dre is acting a little bit suspicious siding with Princess. Molestia. 4 is calling out 13 though. Could be trying to ease suspicion off of himself by a triad vote. Sorry if the recording is lagging a little bit. It's not really lagging much on my part, but it doesn't really affect any gameplay. In fact, let me try and alter the bitrate. Maybe that will help. Because I was uploading in 1080p when I was doing a lower bitrate, which is interesting. Right, we are back. Time will tell if that lags a little bit more. It looks like it's fine. Alright. I'll go ahead. Actually, 2 people have voted, so he could be innocent. Or he could be guilty. All 3 counts of guilty. Alright. Sorry about that. Can't really mute my mic. Alright, let's see what role he is. If he is Triad, it's going to be very difficult to lynch for. Like, very difficult. But he is a doctor. Oh, and he actually healed Armando. So, if Armando does indeed jail 4, then that means there's only 1 Triad active. But if Armando is the Dragon Head, if 4 is the Dragon Head, then Armando will die. But if he's just an enforcer, then he should be fine. And we still have 1 more Dragon Head. Convenient? No. Alright, so... okay, I'm trusted. 4 is definitely either the Dragon Head or maybe an enforcer. Oh, it could be an upset. Also, the other spy could be here. Yeah, there is no other protective. I'm kind of worried about that. They will lynch him. No, they won't. No, they won't. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that is very interesting. Armando did die. Looks like there is still a little bit of lag on the recording. I think that's just my computer. He was jailer. Alright. The most interesting part is the Triad killed 4. Wow. Okay. So our first instinct turned out to be a lie. Let me go ahead and update my last will. I was for sure that 4 was Triad. Huh. Okay, so that resets all of my suspicions. Not talking too much in the chat this game. Looks like everyone's gonna vote for the drunken lunatic. With only 2 Triad left, this is a very close game, as there's only 7 players left with 2 Triad. So the Triads still have to sway a vote, but there is also a neutral evil left. So, it's probably not Judge. Judge would have used it by now. Auditor, I am not really sure. It could be Auditor, but we probably would have gotten converted by now, and there probably would have been a citizen dead. So it could be Cult, but I doubt it. It could very well be Witch. Yeah, that wouldn't really explain it. So it's probably an arsonist or a mass murderer, or maybe another serial killer. You're a spy. Triad is Augusto. Or Agosto, or whatever that is. Sheriff is dead. Random lynchings getting us so far. Alright, let's see what turns out from this vote. I did abstain there because I'm not sure on whether he was a spy or not. I honestly was not sure. Glub. Certainly one of the more interesting last words. Oh, look, there I am right at the back end of it. So, alright, so if he is a spy, then that means things are getting interesting, because there would be two triad, one neutral evil, and then two town and one neutral Bengen. And he was triad. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now it's 4 against 2. There are still 2 spies left. You know what I'm going to try and do tomorrow is I'm going to try and do a spy test to find out who the other spy is. Just have to wait through the night. No point in the Dragonhead talking to himself. It would only give away more information to the 2 spies, so he's not going to say anything. Really hope I don't die here tonight, as the chances of me dying are pretty high. But he might be trying to go for one of the more chatty members of the town, and he did. He went to go kill Spy, who might actually be a spy. Oh, there is a cult! Wow, okay. There is a cult. And the cult might have actually converted Frederico Bello to spy, so that could be both spies down. Not AFK. Okay, so here we are. Convert or lynch the town, the Mafia, and every other killer who opposes you. So basically we have to kill everyone. We win with other cult survivors, witches, auditors, and the judge. And also the witch doctor counts as a cult. PM 9 spy test 1, 2, 3. Alright, so the other spy is most likely dead. Alright, one more vote. Come on, man. Come on. Yes, alright. So we're either lynching a town, or hopefully the Dragon Master. This actually... Oh. No, because... he's Dragonhead. I honestly do believe that either 8 or 15 is the Dragon. Well, I have to believe it because there's only 4 left and 2 of them are cult. Yeah, but the cultist just converts people like the Masons do. I will vote guilty since I am the one that instigated the vote. If he is the Dragonhead, then we pull 15 in tonight and we win. Or we just vote tomorrow. But I think this would give me a win as a spy, if I win. So, yeah, this is honestly a very interesting game. Hopefully he is the Dragonhead. If he is, that means there's only the neutral Bengen. So, Frederico, if 15 is not a spy, that means Frederico was the spy. And something tells me he was converted fairly early. 5 is that traitor? Yes, okay, he was the Dragonhead. Alright, so I think we are going to pull out with a win here. We got this. Just tell my guy. Nice work, man. Alright, so if he was the other spy... Yes, he was. Okay, so wait then. That's interesting. We were both spies. I find it funny that we were both were converted. Alright, now if I... Oh, he was a serial killer. Oh man. Okay, so the serial killer actually wins this game. I didn't see an AMNESIAC though. Yes, the serial killer does win the tiebreaker, since it would be a 1-1 vote and the serial killer can just kill him off. Wow, that's actually a pretty interesting turn. 15 was. Yeah, I guessed AMNESIAC. I didn't... Wow, yeah, pretty interesting game. I did not know that 15 would be an AMNESIAC. I never saw a message that he remembered himself. Let's see if that was on. Yeah, new role revealed to the town off, so it was not on. The serial killer is one, though. That should have given points to the other serial killer, who was Nercy. But this game had a little bit of everything, except Mafia, which is the title of the game, but I hope you all did enjoy. Please leave a like, and if you leave a dislike, please say why in the comments below. It helps me improve. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.